Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm trying to fix this. You know how this be. I'm probably like, she still ain't got it right. Waiting for guests. I really don't need any guests to start this. Um, I don't need any guests, you guys. Where am I at? All in my car. But okay, what's up, you guys? I got my baby in the back seat, so you guys are going to hear her a little bit. I'm actually trying to set the camera up, like, cause why is it not doing what I wanted to fucking do? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Uh, give me 1 minute. There we go. I don't know why it says waiting for guests. I'm not waiting. I think YouTube must have changed some things since I've been on here. I'm not. I just do what I do. What's up, y'all? How y'all been? Um, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I mean, y'all. I know that. Okay, so I know that y'all been getting some downloads, like just as far as like I mean, I feel like a lot of the people that I'm talking to are going through similar things that I'm going through, whether it be spiritual like hygiene maintenance, whether it be spiritual like allergies, which when we get on here, or when we do readings, or when you're a spiritualist and you tapping into that spiritual energy, uh, to the 5D, into other realms above and beyond. We have like sometimes our nose might itch, our ears might ring, different things. Face might itch. You might even cough a lot. So um, I most definitely am talking to you if you are going through these things. It could be headaches. It could be when you get around certain people, you could feel nauseous because of the energy is just not right. You thinking you can handle this shit, and source is like, no, this is expired. This relationship is over. You're not supposed to be here, right? This is how serious. Oh, this is how potent the love of source. This is how potent love is. Like it's almost as like a mama bear. What does mama bears do? They protect. Like you come fuck with their kids, they gonna sniff you down. You know what I'm saying? They might even come and end up at your funeral and fuck the casket up. I mean, that's how strong this energy is. So I mean, so grab you some water, grab you some wine. That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some red wine. You can grab you some tea, whatever you want to do. But we're gonna tap into the energy. I'm gonna do some connections. I have a direct connection to source. Okay, this line is secure. Okay, it's secure. I don't promote getting money from people. I don't promote any of that. I do donations to help the channel out so that you can help me, get things that I may need for the channel to bring better quality, or to help me, just bring things to you guys. It's all about the people, right? And me too, because I'm still on this. I'm still here. Turn that down some. Don't say sorry, please. So I was telling her how to say that. I don't know why she said it all the time, because she knows she be out of pocket. I don't know. But so so the energy I've been picking on for the past couple of weeks is going through things with people. You're going through things with people, right? This is for the Divine Collective. Okay. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of cross watchers in here. So this is also for you guys, because I'm going to speak directly to you guys. Okay. I'm going to speak directly to, and I've never done this, but I'm going to speak directly to the ones who want to know about the divine, the one who has been heavenly over the divine ones, trying to keep them captive, or keeping them captive, not being of service to them. You're intentionally taking from them life force, money, using them, abusing them, because you see the light, right? So we're gonna get on you punk motherfuckers too, right? Today, right? I'm talking big shit too, right? And we're also going to go down we're going to, so it's two, so we're going to do the karmics, and we're going to do the divine ones. Okay, so we're going to get into this. We're going to start with the karmics first. I want to say the best for last. But so there is this strong energy of knowing who you're fucking with. All right, knowing who you're messing with, knowing who you're dealing with, okay? These relationships that have not transferred over or have not developed into something healthy, it's over what is done, okay? It's so hard for us to turn away from those that we love because typically we have these relationships with close knitted people that's literally blood, our friends that we've had since we were children, you know what I'm saying? So um I want to shed some light on that, and this is this is my entry in to the source, giving me the information that I need to share with you guys, right? So you have a relationship with somebody, okay, and the reason, whatever the reason is why you leave that relationship, and you walk away for months, and then you go back because of the love, because you missed them, more of the case may be, right? But you walked away, and it completely changed things within you. If that relationship brought fear, pain, um, if that relationship triggered you, if that relationship was not a 50-50 relationship, if that relationship was, you know what I'm saying, where they were using you, all that shit, they were gossiping, anything negative, the things that people do that is like make you feel. Now today, I don't want to sit up and talk about the next. I don't want to sit up and talk about some. I don't have it in me to do. It's too much. Why am I? If I can't help that person, if I can't talk to this person to at least be a listening ear, I don't even got to help. Just being a listening ear can help at times. If I can't do that, what the fuck I'm sitting up? I know they're a fucked up individual. I'm not finna sit up and chop them up. I don't care who it is. How am I? What am I doing? What is that doing for me? For me, it'll do better for me to be able to listen to them and what they're going through and why they are who they are and why they put the energy out that they put out that I'm not comfortable with. If you can't do that, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And I do know that it's some relationships that is very hard, like a parent relationship, a mother and a child relationship, because I still go through that with talking about. I was just talking about my mom the other day with with someone, you know what I'm saying? And it still bothers me because there's so many people being affected by it. So when I say I don't never do it, that's not true. No, I had a conversation. It's very seldom, but I had a conversation because she was going through the same thing, and it wasn't from a negative place. It wasn't from a place of like bashing and none of that. It's like we're sharing each other. You know what I'm saying? We're just correlating on things. Like, well, you going through this, and this person is very much younger than me, going through the same thing. So anyways, so when you're dealing with somebody, I had made a video about this maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. When you're dealing with somebody, okay, and it's a toxic relationship, and you leave the relationship 2-3 months, you might go back, whatever. If it's a family thing, you go in and out because it's hard to leave those type of kind of relationships. But you have to understand that once you leave and you get better, when you go back, you end up picking up that disease again because this is what this person have around them. This is their aura. There's no way that you can escape that. This is where they have this, oh, don't look back. This is in the Bible. No, it's okay to look back. It's okay to look back so that you can remember what the fuck you left. So you can remember how you got through that. So you can remember that this happened. You don't want to forget because then you find yourself being in a high position in your mind because you made it there, whether it be successfully through this earth, but spiritually is where this is what we didn't come here just for the physical thing. We didn't come here for the glitz and the glam and all that shit. Even though it's here, those are distractions, those are illusions. That's not real. Okay? So we came here to evolve, for an illusion, for to evolve. I'm talking about illusion. I was gonna say wrong thing. To evolve. We came here to become a better people, a better people to help the people. It depends. So I'm speaking directly to the divine ones, the chosen ones, the shamans, the star seeds, the hybrids. I'm talking to specific ones, right? This is not for everybody, right? You ain't gonna get it. Either it's for you or it's not. So I don't know why it make me nervous when white people be watching me, and I'm like, cause I be in here talking and shit, and I'm in a nice area, and so she just staring a lot. I try my best not to stare at people because I just don't. I think it's rude, and you ain't doing nothing wrong. So I don't know. It ain't my business. But anyways, um, so when you go back into a situation and it's toxic, now you have put yourself in a situation to where it's just like having unprotected sex. Now you've created a disease for yourself. Not you didn't create the disease, it's been here, whether it be fear, a trigger to something that you've been going through. Now you're gossiping again. Now you're talking about a situation that don't even fucking matter. Now you're bringing up things and you're putting it and you're bringing it into your aura. So if your aura is purple or pink, if light is around you, now you've intoxicated it with something that you basically tainted it, right? And yes, you can get rid of it, but this dream. I had this vision, right? So when I say dream, I don't look at dreams as dreams. I believe that that's not. I look at them as visions. These we should pay very close attention to our dreams. They are visions. They help us navigate through this spiritual realm, right? And so this is source talking to us. This is source coming to us, telling us things in so many different ways. That's why it's so good to stay connected to earth. Anyway, so let me get back to where I was at. That's crazy. Somebody stole my wood out of my car. My Palo Santo, y'all. That's crazy, right? But anyways, so yeah. So going back to these relationships can cause a delay in what it is that you want to do. It causes a delay in your spiritual growth, into your mental. So look, if you are doing, source already know what you're gonna do before you're gonna do it. All of this shit is already set in stone. It is, right? But you have to, you're allowed to, it's free will. You're allowed to go through it and make the mistakes. The mistakes you have to make. Mistakes. Did you turn that down some? Mistakes we make, and it help our soul, our minds understand. It help reconnect our subconscious, because our subconscious is disconnected from us coming here and being taken away from. That's where the first form of abandonment come from. It's from us being coming here and from somewhere, because we're not from here. You see, we come here to help. It's like, let's just look at it like this, right? Because I'm like all over the place, but when I end this shit, you're gonna get it. It's gonna make sense, because I always tell y'all I got magic, right? It all come together. It's almost as if it was like extraterrestrial beings passing through, and then they seen all of the hate and all of the what the patriarchs started, which was war. I mean, it was so much fuckery, y'all. I mean, it was like even the Indians, right? Like the Indians, like, yeah, there was slavery. There's slavery still going on, right? It may not have been exactly what they put in the textbooks, but this has happened. There has been a higher entity that has came over and ruled over people, and they were not good for people, right? Let's say that. So let's say that these extraterrestrials is passing through Earth, and they like, damn, hold on, this planet hasn't evolved in. These same souls been coming here just steadily repeating to get there. And it's like they have to learn. These souls, even us divine ones, keep coming, right? We were created straight through source, straight from source. We come straight from source, right? But there's other souls that comes from other places that come here. In order to make it here on earth, it's almost as if like you're getting in Harvard. And anybody can get into Harvard. That's what this is like. Coming here. Do your research. I mean, I damn sure. And it's up in here. I got the truth, right? It's an inner knowing. It's an inner knowing. I'm not just talking to y'all. So the extraterrestrials passing by, and they like, damn. And this is why they seeing aliens. And forgive me for saying that, because they do not like being called that. They do not like being called aliens. Okay, extraterrestrial, galactic ones are a cosmic family members, right? Because we have them in the east and the west and the north and the south. We have them in the oceans. We have them in the oceans. This is our family, right? Our star seeds. us with love in our hearts. And even the ones who don't have it, but they it's done. It's a wrap for their ass. So they pass through here and they like, damn, this planet ain't evolved, and what? Like, we going on what? And this other planet, they way more intelligent than us. They got way, but our souls are just as intelligent of these beings, and this is why they're willing to help us. Your soul, your higher self knows what it is. That's your intuition, that's your gut. Why would it be someone that's able to, another person that put on the pants, how I put on my pants, shit, how I shit, piss, however, how would someone be able to save me from me putting in enough work to come here, if coming here is just like going to Harvard? In order to get into Harvard, you have to have so many. I don't even think they go off of your GPA. I mean, it's way deeper than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't go to college. I'm gonna keep it a stat. But I just could imagine it's probably like the ratio to get in is probably very fucking low. So to come here, you have to have been an evolved soul before you came here. But there were things that you needed to work on because you've been moving around the cosmos for a long time. You see, there's so many different attributes to yourself that you need to pick up on. There's so many different things in life that you have not even understood that you already have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even gotta go to school for this shit. You can sit in silence and speak to source. I don't know you. I'm just saying, because I've done it. I don't know you. I'm not going to say that you are who they said you are. I'm not going to put a face on you. I'm not going to put a name on you. I just know that it's a higher power. I just know that I'm intelligent. I know that I'm an intelligent being, and that I have things that people said I didn't have. And why have they always tried to keep me in a box? Why have they always tried to keep me down? It's got to be something, because I'm the shit. I'm dope as fuck. You feel me? I mean, I'm having contact with source. I'm having contact with my ancestors. I'm having contact with my brother that was here with me that's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to speak to him. How is this? And then I'm like, oh, I'm crazy. I'm a witch. I'm this. I'm that. And this is coming from religion. You think the fucking cosmos is worried about religion? You think the fucking cosmic beings and our ancestors is worried about religion at this point? It ain't never been about religion. It ain't never been about color. It ain't never been about none of that shit. And I don't want to go too far into that. I just want to. I don't want to go too far into that, because that's where people stay at. That's the illusion. They keep you stuck. That's been keeping us stuck. It's you. It's you knowing who you are. Who are you? Why are you here? Why did you come? You get told every day. You have visions. Like I said, the dreams. You have visions. You have downloads when you're driving. I know I'm talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You wake up at 3:45 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Portals is open at that time. You're having a connection. They're speaking to you. You gotta go through this shit to get to it though. And it's thick. It's deep. You can't help everybody. You got to know that you have to know the truth. The truth lies within you. The truth is nowhere outside of you. It's inside of you, because ain't nobody going to tell you. Everybody has their own connection to source, and source wants us all to know things in different forms and different angles. You know how they say angels is angles. It's different angles. You're the angle to source. You have that connection. You already created that bridge before you even fucking got here, and they took it. You got fucking billions and billions of dollars. If you in California and you got a social security number, you got billions and billions of dollars across seas and offshore accounts that you don't even fucking know about. Would you ever be able to find it? You would have to go dig deep within. Dig deep. And they know that motherfuckers not finna do that. They know that. They put it, it's right in our face. It's right here in our face. There ain't no fucking way that you can make me believe that somebody is about to come save me. I don't care how much I pray to him, how faithful I am. I don't give a. You cannot tell me that, because I have an inner knowing and I know the motherfucking truth. Ain't nobody coming to fucking save me. So I learned I'm saving myself. Ain't nobody coming to save me at all. even source, like, do what you do because you can do it. I put the power in you. You are the one. There are many. Only a few are chosen. You gotta choose your fucking self. What is evolution? When you hear so many people on a spiritual note these days, they're talking about spirituality and us evolving. What is us evolving? Evolving is not having them same ass conversations that don't mean shit. That's what evolving is. Evolving is walking away from some shit that you know don't feel right up in here. I don't care who it is. Mama, daddy, sister, cousin, uncle, son, daughter, whoever. See? And this is what we be tested at. This is what we be tested at, because source is like, okay, well, once you leave, shit, if I don't want you to remember them, you ain't gonna remember them. You don't control nothing outside of you. Know that. Y'all gotta know that voice. Understand, know who's speaking to you. There's this voice that I hear, and I'm gonna share this with y'all because it's very important based on what I'm talking about. This is voice that I hear, and it gets into negative talk. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, where you came from? It's in my lineage though. And it's been in my lineage for fuck decades, lifetimes. Corrupting. I have a very dark lineage. And it was like I was the one who was the rebel. And I'm like, this not right. So in many lifetimes, I was killed by people very close to me. And they followed me to this lifetime. I'm aware of that. I'm experiencing the same shit. It's like, you feel me? I gotta graduate, Joe. I gotta graduate, right? And I don't even think about, okay, oh, my graduation day. But as far as lessons, when you get sick and tired of getting sick and tired, you want to fucking graduate. I'm tired of going through the same shit, rebutted cycles, the same shit. This shit did not just start in this life. This shit been going on in past lifetimes and lifetimes, and these spirits, they follow you. You wonder why you get the same person and another person and another person. These souls follow you until you learn how to delinquish them. I hope I'm using the right word. Until you learn how to handle them, say the right thing, send them on their way. I command you out of my energy. I command you away from me. Otherwise, you have to remove yourself. This is source telling you that you only have control within your vessel. Anything outside of you is already created. It's an illusion. It is what it is. And if you were chosen one, then you were chosen for a reason. You're gonna go through some shit. But I'm telling you, it's so many different voices. To get back to that voice that I hear, that's been keeping the women in my family captive. Alcoholism is big. It's like, and it's a woman that I hear. It's a woman, and she talks shit about everybody. She always got some negative shit to say. She's always fucking negative. And I hear her. No lie. I had to tell the bitch to be quiet like 2 times today. I'm probably like, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm like, who the fuck are you? So then I had to holler at my ancestors, and I'm like, look, we gonna have to, this voice, I'm gonna call her out. And I'm talking to my mom, my daughter, she know how I get when I get to talking. She know I'm talking to the ancestors. I'm communicating with them, and I'm listening, because this has to stop with me. Because no matter what, my lineage never stops. I never leave completely. My physical being may leave. My physical being will leave one day, of course. But my soul is rich. I'm the shit, y'all, in the spiritual realm, just to let y'all know, right? I'm talking about, I got rank, right? And this is just what they show me, right? Like, oh my goodness. I'm talking about in the waters and the seas. We got family in the ocean, y'all. Like, real shit. This shit get deep. So I'm talking to the ancestors, and I'm like, first of all, we gonna throw this bitch in the tank. I just want her to, we're gonna starve this bitch because she's still energy. You're not eating food, bitch. You're still in energy. That's worse. And then you're here keeping this negative talk in our minds. And I've seen it in my grandmother and my mother and my aunties, and they're not close. And it's just everything. The mothers is going against the daughters. The fathers is leaving the homes. And I'm like, this bitch is loud. And they powerful. Them entities, and they be it's family members that's from different lifetimes that's in your lineage that want to keep you down. And it's like I try to find sympathy. I've tried to, but they're just evil. They're just, this is what they are. This is what they chose. They sold their soul. You cannot sell your soul, right? But what you can do, since this is a topic of discussion and people always thinking somebody sell souls, and you cannot sell your soul. Even with the shit that they talking about in the music industry, you cannot sell a soul. But you can interact with different dimensions that's demonic. You can interact with souls and make deals with souls, and you make deals with different entities, and then you are stuck to that deal. So a motherfucker can give you a felonious deal where you are giving your the contract is so fucked up. The contract is like, and it's like your whole life they take. But you signed that contract soon as you made that deal, and you did, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you took part and you shook hands, it was over. So that's what that is. You can't sell your soul. At some point you have to come before source, right? At some point you have to go through karma. You have to answer to the council above. As above, so below, right? So I am going to start with, where am I at? I'm 26 minutes in, y'all. So you could be seeing the number 44, okay? I'm so mad I don't got my book, y'all. Somebody took my book with my number, so I'm gonna have to order another one. Okay, you could be seeing the number 33. You could be seeing the number 11, 32, 39. You could be 39 years old. And we're gonna jump straight into uh the karmics, those that have been calling you and summoning you back to them. So you have some relatives, right? You have relatives, you have friends that has been summoning you back to them. They've been like doing chants and mantras. They've been doing black magic and things of that nature to get your energy, your back to them. They want you to come back. They want you to come back, right? So if you've been thinking about someone that you haven't talked to in the past 2 or 3 years, 4 years, they're showing me relationships that's ended, and it's like, you may be the one that didn't end it. You may have had something, played a part in it, but it's like, damn, you wouldn't have just, you know, left a motherfucker like that you really cared about. You were willing, you knew how to work through it. We could talk about it, we can get through it. They need your energy. They've always fed off of your energy, and they've always 1967 can be significant to someone. You've always been a source of energy for them, right? Source of energy and light. So let's see. We got the Whitney deck out, right? The Whitney deck is literally, this is literally connected to Whitney Houston, right? What do you know about Whitney Houston? She's real. She kept it 100. She kept it a stack. She was brilliant. She was great. She was one of the best. This is the Whitney deck, okay, right? And she come through. She don't be playing. Okay, connect. So I could be talking to someone that needs to connect. You need to connect to your ancestors. You need to first connect within yourself so that you can know how to speak to them. There ain't no book, there ain't no guidance on how to connect to the spiritual realm, okay? Once you're in, you're in. And you're in if you have a soul, okay? There are so many different realms, so make sure that you pay attention and you listen to those voices, okay? But specifically, this is your ancestors that want to connect with you. They want me to say something specific for someone that's going to watch this video. um your grandmother was about 93 years old when she passed away. 92, 93. Okay, you could have been born in 92 or 93. You could be going through a small claim court situation, okay? And you can also be learning about your lineage and the history of your family. You've been wanting to take a dive on that, or you started taking a dive on that, and so they want you to go within and connect so that they can help you through the process of all that you're going through. Okay, so we got connected came out. We're gonna take it to the top, y'all. Okay, I could be talking to, that's a trip how that connect just came out. And then we got justice. So there will be justice. The thing is, and this is what they're showing me is a trip, because I went through it before. You may not have justice in the courts, but you will have justice in the spiritual realm. Things may not work out. Like, the person may not be held accountable for what they did because of the evidence, the lack of evidence, or because the judicial system is just fucked up, right? And you know how they move, right? But this is confirmation to those that are going through similar situations, or situations where you're dealing with people who wronged you. Don't think that they've gotten away with that. Nobody leaves here without paying for what they've done. Nobody. There ain't no way around it. And even if they leave, they still have to pay for it in other realms, right? They still have to see, or they might have to come back. And that's some tough shit right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come back to this motherfucker. I'm just trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I want to take me and my kids. I don't want, even though that's not the way, it works, but they might let me because I'm up there. But then my kids gotta have it together too. But so justice, there will be justice served, even if it's not through the eyes of the people on this earth. Okay, know that it's a higher calling. Like, it had to be a higher calling on whatever it is that you're going through, that you're seeking justice for. Okay, so I hope that helped, like, for real, for real. Okay, somebody could have been born in 1975. Okay, let's shuffle these cards and see what Source got. Source, what other messages do you have for the collective? Okay, I could be talking to a Taurus, um a Leo. You can have Leo in your chart. Someone mother is very somebody mother is hovering, like very heavy hovering. So because of the hovering, I'm not sure if she's here or not, but they're saying that she's here. But it can be the other way around also. So flip and flop it. But she's hovering. Like, her energy is very strong. But it's a very negative energy. It's a very put off energy. It's almost as if, like, when she come outside, if she step in front of roses, her energy is so strong the roses just die. Right? Okay. That's what they're showing me. So let's keep going. And if you've ever had something like that you thought about your mother, even though that you truly love her as a divine one, we don't hate nobody. Like, even if they do us wrong, we don't go like that. But we warriors. We ain't gonna tell them no. We ain't gonna tell them how we fuck with it. But let's see. Level up. So your level up is causing those people that you're like, people that's no longer that you no longer have a connection with. They're calling you back into their life, like they talking about you. And that's how, like, you're thinking about them, because that's telepathy. It's very real. They're thinking about you. So if you're thinking about somebody that they know that you've leveled up in the spiritual realm, right? And the only thing that they want, is the only reason why they want to speak to you, or that they want to have another connection with you, or to connect with you, is because, and mind you, connect came out, right? Yeah, somebody's trying to connect with you that's here, though, not in the spiritual realm, right? The spiritual realm want for you to connect with them, so that you can see the entities that's trying to connect with you again, and to remind you of why you left that relationship, why, how you leveled up, and how you will continue to level up, and how they will continuously come after you for your energy, right? I mean, people steal energy from animals, and people steal energy from people. Anything with a soul in it. And when I say animals, when you see places like where they're abusing animals, they are stealing energy from those animals. They're so fucking low that they have to go that low to take from someone or an animal. I mean, take from an animal that cannot defend themselves. Okay, I've seen it happen recently, and we're like, whoa. Spirit speaks though. Spirit is speaking to you. You most definitely are am aware of who's who and what's going on. It's just you staying on track. It's us root work. Yeah, someone is doing root work. Someone has done root work on your lineage lifetimes ago. Okay, and so that spirit that decided to, and it's somebody in your family that decided to do it, whomever that may be. Maybe you've gotten an inkling, maybe you felt it, maybe it's someone who like brought you to like, and you like, and source was like, giving you downloads. Your ancestors were speaking to you. Someone close to you do root work. Okay, you may not talk to them every day, but they check on you through other people. Are they, when they see you, it's a certain smirky smile on their face. It's like the smile that they have, and they've been, keeping you in bondage, or trying to, anything that they know about you that they could take from you. You let them know anything in your business or anything that you're pursuing. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. They're doing root work around whatever it is. Your children. You know what I'm saying? They're attacking whatever they can, because they do not want you to change the lineage outcome, because they feel like they work so hard for it. But my thing is like, you motherfuckers work so hard for it. Y'all motherfuckers work so hard for it, but y'all didn't do nothing to help anyone. Like, you enslaved. You helped enslave with Inky, Inky and Enlil. When I talk about Inky and Enlil, it was Inky. But was it Enlil? It was Enlil, y'all. I ain't talked about them in so long. That's crazy that they just came up, right? Inky and Enlil. Look them up, y'all. They significant. One brother was good, and one brother was the one who told the humans that you guys are not cattle. Was it Enlil? Inky, tell me. So Inky was the bad one. No, Enlil was the bad one. So Enlil was the one who kept them captured and kept the humans captured. He's from a whole nother. He's not human, right? Inky. Fuck with. No, I'm sorry. Enlil. And Lil fuck with like the families, like the Rockefellers and the Woolworths and all of them families and Bushes. They fuck with him. He's very much still active in this world, right? You cannot kill him. You cannot kill a soul, right? All right. So in Leo, Inky was the one who told the ones like us that came from poverty, or the people that, like, you're not a cattle. Like, you have free will. You're actually smarter than us because we created you, right? They know that you have an inner knowing, an inner calling. Like, they knew this since you were a child. This was shown to your grandmother's grandmothers, to your great grandmothers, that you were going to be the one. But there were like 2 or 3 grandmothers that was like, no, we cannot allow this to happen. It's like they were afraid, like they were already set in fear, so they brought fear over your life. All right, so root work is very big in your lineage. Okay, and you can be an oracle. You can be an oracle. Okay, so if that you could be an oracle. I'm picking up on that big time. Okay, something could be happening on Monday. Significant. It could be maybe a download or some information come through. Okay, keep the music down. They said. Keep the music down. Okay, I could be talking to someone that's 38 or 40 years old. Okay, 38 or 40. Where am I? I'm at 39. You could be seeing number 3. You could be life path number 3. You could be life path number 5. Okay, Source, what other messages do you have? There, go in, boy. 5150. Okay, so yes, This energy that's been following your lineage, that's been, you know, sending energy towards the women of the same male type. I just see so much like using and belittling. I see I see the men that the women deal with in your family line. This is for the divine feminine. They're very abusive, like, you feel me, physically, mainly mentally. Like, they try to keep you guys mind, like they work with those entities that's in your family to keep the family lineage down, right? But you do have good ones that's, holding you up, of course, but the ones that the negative ones, they most definitely, yeah, it says duality. It says an instance. It says of opposition. An instance of opposition or contrast between two concepts or two aspects of something. That's what duality is, right? That's what just came out. It says the quality or state of having two different or opposite parts or elements. Okay. So take that how it resonates. Okay, this one came out. It says 111. Mother, please surround me with an auric field of protective energy and make me invisible to any energy and entity with with dense, low vibrational energy. Look at that. I cannot make this shit up. Wait, I cannot make this shit up. Okay, my divine ones. I cannot make that up. You tell me how that don't wrap around with everything that then came out that was negative. You know what I'm saying? We needed to hear that. So you could be seeing 111. Okay, 11-1. Shit. I took the wrong thing. My up part. Let's keep going and see. I just want to tell you guys something, right? So to the karmics, y'all should be, I don't know what the fuck to say to y'all, to be honest with you, because I don't argue with people. Okay, I say what I need to say, and I take, but I want to tell you something. Okay, I want this to come from my mouth, and I want you to know that it's coming from source. So source, thank you for allowing me to deliver this message, and we're going to speak. Okay, it's a trip that you don't know that you've already lost. It's a trip that you don't understand that you should be going somewhere and finding safe haven, okay? And I'm not talking about with half of these motherfuckers that's over a lot of things where they built in bunkers and shit because they gonna go first, right? Go ahead and put yourself in a bunker. It's gonna fill up with water and fire, right? This is what they're doing. They're paying millions for these bunkers, right? But people don't really know about this, right? But but are you guys relating that to them? Because they fuck with y'all. It ain't no loyalty in y'all, right? It ain't no loyalty in that shit. It ain't hard to not know who you are. It's not hard to know if you're moving through my mother, if you're moving through my father, if you're moving through my child. The veil has been lifted, okay? Not for everybody, but the veil has been lifted. And we know who the fuck y'all is. We see you for who you are. Whether you be grandmother on down to the child, in between, whatever the case may be, we are aware that you are here and that you are playing against us and that you are, and this has been going on lifetime through lifetime. We're very aware of that. You just don't get enough though. I don't understand how you karmics can continue to come. I understand that our life force is so much light, right? I swear earlier today I was thinking about it's I'll be seeing this preacher on Instagram, and he talk about how the witches and all this shit, how we pull from the sun and how we pull from and yes, I'm wisdom. I'm not a witch, okay? They killed many witches and call them witches, just like they call women bitches. But is a woman a bitch? I'm not a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am, right? I could be a bitch if you want me to be, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not to bite you. I can't bite you. I'm not gonna bite you like a dog, motherfucker. But so they were calling them witches and they were killing their children, their husbands, and the mothers, but they had the same abilities that I have. And if you're divine one, you have. I'm able to see things. I can see. We's different ones of us, though, right? They do different things. We all have different gifts, right? And none of us is jealous of each other because we know how when we come together, it's like all four elements. Is it water, air, fire, and is it water, air, fire, and earth? I believe. Anyways, so what was I saying? sorry, y'all. But yeah, so they just, I don't know. Let me keep going. I just want you guys to, just really just take the heed that, you know, it don't matter how good you are. It don't matter how much you tell the truth. It don't matter how you try to follow these rules on this earth. That does not distinguish where you're going to go when you leave here. It's about your soul and how you are to others. That's what matters. Okay, how you treat the earth, how you connect with the earth, how you connect with source. Okay, source has been here. Source ain't, they ain't got no fucking book on source. They ain't got a book. It ain't no book on source. That's how long source been here, where people wasn't here. That, how the fuck people gonna write about, how is people gonna write about something that they've never encountered or had contact with in the physical? I'm gonna need y'all to tell me. I'm asking questions. I want to learn too. Let's see what's that. Let's see where it's at. Like, y'all need to really just sit down. Y'all hella irritated. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Silent retreat. So silent retreat. So someone can be needing to, or you may have been feeling that you just want to retreat from everything and just be in silence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, and this is the thing, I was talking about this shit earlier. The voices, learning the voices, knowing what voice is what voice. Okay? Because it could, them damn voices is something else, man. But this is the outside voices. Like, you could rule them out. You don't have to go get no seance and no motherfucking exorcism. You can get them motherfuckers out yourself. Let them know that, I know that you here. I know that you connected on to some part of me because you feel it in your body somewhere. But they do have shamans that can lift those things out of you and help you, if you can't do it yourself, if you have no education or knowledge on how to do it, and you just can't see yourself doing it, they have some that can do it. You just have to make sure you listen to your inner self on who you're dealing with, right? So silent retreat, you can be needing to do that. Maybe some people are going to they're showing me reach out to you. These ones that mean good, reach out to you, and you need to be in silent retreat. And because you've been in silent for so long, you have been in hermit mode for so long, meaning that you've been, getting to know yourself. You've just been on your own shit for so long. You're yearning for some, people time, some, communication, some outside reciprocation, like, but you're not gonna get it. Okay, you're not gonna get it there. They're telling me to tell you to go to somewhere, a higher place. They said it don't matter if it's a bar, it don't matter if it's a blue place, but go out somewhere else where it's new people that you don't know, that you can meet and be yourself. Okay, because you weren't able to be yourself with these people. You know what I'm saying? You can't be yourself, and they only coming in because they want to see where you at, what you've learned, what do you know. These souls are monitoring souls. You have monitoring souls around you, and I cannot make this shit up. It says the veil has lifted. The veil has lifted. Look, when I talk, I don't just be talking, y'all. I'm not just talking. I'm not just speaking about some shit that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So I'm gonna wind this video down, okay? And before I do, I just want to let you guys know that, I appreciate you for watching my video. I appreciate you for listening to what I'm saying. I hope that in some way that you could connect off of something that I'm saying that can help you move forward and provide the safe net that you need for yourself. And once you're safe, the people around you are safe, because what's inside of you, it devours outside of you. Okay, it devours outside of you. So if you're full of negativity and hate and pain and confusion and all of these different, these are all spiritual diseases. Like, we have physical diseases, gonorrhea, AIDS, cancer, HIV. All these different things is horrible for our bodies. We also have things that's horrible for our souls. We are not just one-dimensional beings. We are many. We are many. I work with many. Okay, I want to put one more card because I feel like they have a message that come through. Okay, look at that. It just popped right out. Okay, let's see what it is. Shit. It says Galactic Federation. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Galactic Federation, okay? The Galactic Federation is just like the police. They took that from them, all right? They watch over, they hover, they're the ones that protect us from extraterrestrial beings that don't feel that we should be here because they feel like we are such a low species. They say they fucking up. They're not trying. They're not this and this and that. But this is a university, okay? This is the university is higher than Harvard. Where do you think they got universities from? From Earth, from us coming here, from the knowledge and the wisdom that they got out of the tombs in Egypt and China and out here in California. We have tombs in California, yes. We do. And I knew this when I was a little girl. When I was 4 and 5 years old, I knew that there were tombs when we used to get on the freeway. I'm like, that's not a hill. No lie. They mad. They mad. I knew. You know what I'm saying? Look, one more. Y'all like, look, let's see. DT. Death. We got death, right? Oh, wow. Y'all, look what came out. So that shit just woke my shit up real fast. It says no empathy having ass motherfuckers. No empathy having ass motherfuckers. Death. So there's going to be a death to a lot of these relationships, whether it be death for them in the physical or a death to, your reaction or your involvement with them. Okay, but this death is coming upon them, and you do not want to be there when that plague hit. You do not want to be involved or encounter. It's a reason why source. It's a reason why your higher self is moving you out the way. Is giving you a bigger, broader uh perspective on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why you are feeling the way that you're feeling. You having these out of body experience. You may be more emotional than you typically are. You know what I'm saying? Different things. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going through this because it's a shift happening, and these things have to go. They cannot go to the new world. They will stay here. You know what I'm saying? And so source is getting you ready for that because you have to be fully ready and willing and knowing that no, I'm ready to go. It can't be no source not asking you, oh, you want to go? Are you gonna get on a bus? You have to already be up there. You feel me? Floating upon the ancestors that's fought for us to be here. I have ancestors that the women and I have women ancestors in my family and men that love me so much, and they fought against the evil ones that sold me. I was sold uh in past lives. My soul, my mother gave me up. My mother gave me up. You know, she sold me, for her to have more power, things like that. Like, and all of these things are being revealed, So if you have a story about that and if you've experienced that and you've been shown that uh through your, through your third eye, please do share, with others, share on this page because this page is not to I'm not here to scare you, to make you afraid, to make you believe in anything. I just want you to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what I go off of, my inner knowing. I cannot lie to you guys. I cannot just tell you guys anything. I can't come up over here and blow smoke up your ass because if I do that, I gotta pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, and I'm very close to source. I mean, when I tell you I'm sprung out of source, y'all, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I could be doing all kind of other shit. But I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know. I'm just, I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? This world, the shit is not that significant to me, really. I ain't never been the type of kind of person, like, even when I was younger, this is when people used to put they used to put the shit on the walls, of the different rappers and shit, like Immature and Usher. I would, the only one I put up, I'm gonna be honest. The only one I put up was Lil Kim when she was that squat. I put it right over my bed, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. But I don't have a problem with my best friend is trans, but like she was so beautiful to me. Women have always been so beautiful to me. I don't care what they look like, what shade they are, what color they are. Women have always been so beautiful to me. The mitochondria of a woman, what the things that we can do. You feel me? The things that we have been neglected to do and shunned upon, and they unalive so many of us because we had these gifts, because we knew, because we were able to see, and all of these different things. Like, I'm going, man. So I'm gonna put one more card for you guys from huh? Where's that? No, I think I moved it. Oh, here we go. Oh, here. So I'm gonna put one more card from the This is it's the ancestors deck, and then this is the ancestors deck, and which other one is this? Oh, ancestors and the African goddess, y'all. So one more card, and I'm gonna let you guys go because we in here. 5-5 can be significant to someone. You could be seeing the number 5-5. I want you guys to look this up. You got to do your own work. Okay, it's not a lot. You got phones. Y'all all got iPhones and shit. You own your phones all the time. So Rod Hayes, Billy Carson. Get the information. I don't know. You know. You know that don't mean like this information that they can get the things that we can't do, like Billy Carson. He's going over to Egypt. He's taking people over there yearly. You know what I'm saying? Staying there for 2-3 weeks at a time, taking them to the room that Yeshua stayed in. Yeshua is the one who was supposed to be named Jesus, right? But his name was Yeshua. His name is Yeshua. He really did actually have a room, and he did the same thing that I'm doing now. He had his intuition he listened to. He went in the synagogues and he taught, and he had messages coming through. I be having so many messages coming through, you guys, where I'll write them down, and I'll go back and look at them at the close. Look, where the fuck that came from? You know what I'm saying? You tell me. So when people say things like, "Oh, she's pulling off the sun," or she's no, let me tell you something. I stand over the sun. Okay, if it wasn't for me, the sun wouldn't even be able to shine. First of all, right? I am a I am made up. I am made up of everything that this world creates, okay? And everything that's in the universe, I am made up of. It's in my soul. Everything, meaning that I've been here longer than the motherfucking sun existed, longer than the moon existed. I don't give a fuck who created it or anything. There's energy there. There's energy. You have to know what energy you're taking off. What energy are you pulling off of it? Or what energy are you giving? I'm sure that it took a lot of energy from certain people and stole a lot of energy from certain people when people were praising or thinking that that was your life force. And no, you are your life force. Everything that you need is nothing outside of you. You wouldn't have been able to get to earth. The university, earth is a university, you guys. This is where they get universities from. This is where they get Harvard, Michigan, the fucking Sacramento State. This is where they get this shit from, right? And they pulled everything from the spiritual realm, but they had to learn from the stars and the things of that nature. That's why at times I come outside and I sit outside and I get information firsthand. I'll be like, I done seen some shit. Like I was in LA about a month ago. There's going to be a big earthquake in LA. And I know that there's a lot of earthquakes, but the ground is moving, it's shifting now. I felt that shit. I stayed out there for 31 days. Also, I seen some shit where it was a lot of water and it was dark. You feel me? It was just hella water just moving. This was fucking last year I seen this shit. I seen it. I also seen something else in California. I seen a light coming, and I haven't shared this with nobody. I'm gonna share it with you guys. It was a light coming from the sky. I have shared it with some people, but I haven't shared it on here. And now it was like, oh my goodness, my family. What is this? Did my shit just mess up? Well, my shit just stopped. I don't know if it just stopped, y'all, or whatever. So I'm gonna call them right back. Okay, she said she gonna call you right back. Then my shit just stopped. No, they didn't. They haven't called. OMG. They didn't want me to tell about that. No, tell them they haven't called yet. No, they haven't called yet. Let me see. Did my shit just stop? Okay, so if it stopped and you could still hear me, please forgive me. My shit be tripping. And It just stopped. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna put one card in. Hopefully you guys can still hear. Let me see. Source, what other messages you have? Leading messages for us to get up out of here. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Explore came out. Okay, creativity. So you're being to asked to explore and being adventurous and be creative. You're going to be given a lot of different downloads of the things that you want to do, the dreams that you have. If it's projects that you want to work on, you're going to have people that's going to be willing to help you. Don't be afraid to ask. Okay, your intuition, listen to your intuition, love thyself, and know thyself first before you know any motherfucker body else. And I'm gonna let y'all go because my camera tripping.